Tennessee Ernie Ford has been described as a cross between Bing Crosby and the late Bob Burns. The boy from Bristol, Tennessee, started his career as a radio announcer. He studied briefly at the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music, served in the Air Force, and about 5 years after the war, found himself in show business, singing for a living. That was in 1950. Since then, Tennessee Ernie Ford has sold almost 10 million records, including 16 tons, which sold 1 million copies faster than any other record in history. Tennessee Ernie and Betty Ford, who were married 14 years ago, have a ranch in Northern California and recently moved into this two-story ranch house in North Hollywood. They're right next door to the Bob Hopes, whom we visited about 2 years ago. For the past 4 months, this has been home to Ernie, Betty, Buck, age 7, Brian, aged 4, and Bubbles, age 2. He's their English bulldog. Evening, Ernie.
Oh, hello, Ed. How are you? Welcome to our home.
Thank you very much. What are you up to there?
Well, actually, this is a Father's Day present from my wife, Betty, and my 2 boys. I don't play. I like to play a chord or two and listen to the sound, though. I used to sing to one of these years ago.
So did I. Tried to. Does Mrs. Ford sing, too?
Oh, sure, she does. To the kids and myself. Let's meet her, Ed.
Sure.
This is my wife, Betty.
How do you do?
Good evening, Betty.
Good to see you, Ed.
Betty, I know that you've been in your new home only about 4 months. You having any big problems?
Oh, the main problems are the decorating and things like that, but my big problem is being without help when I have to hang out my wash. Every time I go out to hang it out, the tourist bus comes by, and there I am.
Well, actually, what the bus goes by as a sightseer, they go by to see Bob Hope. He lives next door, and Betty's out there hanging out the clothes. And well, actually, what she's doing is she does the Hope's laundry, and she's going back over there with it.
Now, with his radio days behind him, Ernie does a morning television show 5 times a week, along with his weekly nighttime half-hour television program.
This is the biggest thrill we've ever had around here with us poor folks, you know, that get up at this hour of the day and do a show, you know.
Well, I've been hearing so much about Tennessee Irving that I figured I'd...
Ernie!
What happens during the course of an evening when a continental fellow comes around to take you out?
Well, Ernie, I don't think it's much different than in this country.
Oh?
Well, first of all, of course, he sends me a big bunch of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Like about 6 or 8 orchids.
That's the way it is here.
I was born about 10,000 years ago. There ain't nothing in this world I do not know. I saw Peter, Paul, and Moses play and sing around the road. And I was the man that says it didn't know. I'm a rattlesnake daddy and I rattle where I please. Yes, I'm a rattlesnake daddy and I rattle where I please. And when you hear me rattle, better get down on your knees. Here we go. Oh, Shenandoah, I hear you calling. Hi-oh, you rolling river. Dim light, thick smoke, and loud, loud music.
Hey, sit down on the stool there. Let me this. The way we used to, remember?
Okay.
You sure look pretty in your dress.
I know it.
You did.
John is so proud. You broke one of your wires. You just got so tied up in your work. Well, that was fine, and we're so glad to have you with us, and you're a real stylist. You're just great.
Thank you very much.
How's the missus?
Just fine. I think she's here tonight.
She here tonight? We'll have some dinner after a while, you know. I guess you saw I brought my guitar with me. You don't mind if I sing a song with you, do you, John?
Looks like it's picking time.
You start and leave me a little hole. I'll jump in.
All right.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain, so stop your sighing. Be happy again, keep on smiling. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
You must remember, this is a big, tight close-up. Hold your head perfectly still. All right. Action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold it! Ernie, you're a host. You're too stiff. You've got to relax. Take it easy. But with a perfectly still head. Now, try it again. Action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're going to bring you...
Why did you stop?
Waiting on you to stop me.
Ernie,
That's true, Ed.
I believe you. I believe you. Thank you very much for letting us come and visit you. And will you say goodnight to the boys, please?
I sure will, and thank you for being so courteous.
Thank you very much indeed. Good
Nice
night.
having you, Mr. Murray.
Bye.
Good night, Betty.
Good night.
We'll be back in a moment.